Welcome to the presentation for the Secure app. Now, why would you even think about getting yourself this wonderful app? Simply put, Secure is built to help you and your family stay secure in these trying times. Now, this is achieved through the way that Secure would help you monitor the current COVID situation along with you personally and your surrounding environment. The chosen stack for the app was React Native, and I chose React Native along with Expo, simply because with Expo it's easier to build a cross-platform app. And when I say cross-platform, I mean both Android and iOS, and it also has support of recent for web. Now, this is the login page of the app. Nothing fancy there. Just enter your email address. And your password, and you log in. And immediately as soon as you log in, it's obviously you'll come through to this page. But this is like a mini slideshow, just a quick reminder of, always wear your mask, wash your hands daily, and keep social distancing. And if you don't want to go through the slideshow every day, and just remind yourself, you can always just skip this portion and move on straight to the main menu for the app. Now, as I said earlier on, that the main focus for this app is to help you and your family keep safe. And how this is achieved is firstly by having a constant update or feed for corona-related news, specifically corona-related news. And so here on the first option on COVID updates is where you would find news relating to COVID-19. And this was a man who was protesting against people wearing masks. So stay wary and watch out for people like that, especially if you're going to be going to Cape Town. And this is our police minister, Peggy Cele. So the main aim of this is to give you a feed within the app where you only receiving COVID-related news. And once again, to keep you sharp and aware of what's actually happening out in the world. And then we've got this little feature here, everyday checkups, where you have 8 questions that are COVID related. And when you begin answering this, you have a total score of 8 points. And should you, by the end of you answering this little questionnaire, have less than 2 points, then that means that you are literally running serious risk, or you are actually, in fact, well, no, let me not say in fact, but that you might actually have COVID. And so this is a way for you to quickly see that if you actually do this every day, it would be quicker to pick up when things are going haywire. So the 8 questions is: do you have a sore throat? Do you have a sudden cough? Do you feel any fever? Is there any weaknesses? Do you have redness of eyes? Any chest pains? Have you been in contact with someone with COVID? Do you live with someone with COVID or flu-like symptoms? And basically, if you answer green, no points get deducted away from you. And then orange, there's a level of points that get taken away from you. And then with red being the maximum amount of points for that question that get taken away from your score. And then you would then submit, and this would then, according to the score that you receive, tell you that suggests that you go see a doctor, or that you keep safe and continue fighting the good fight with COVID. And then we've got this little feature here, global hotspots for you globetrotters. And what this does is that it would give you a map with all the areas that have high concentrations of COVID infections. So this would then let you know if you ever planning to go to South Africa, Botswana, how big of an infection or how widespread COVID is in that country. And then hotspots near you would literally be locally. So in your city, how many COVID infections are there? There's a API that actually runs all of this in the background, and that will obviously be for future data. But this is just for the demo, and we gather this information over the API and we throw it and mix it together with Google Maps, and you have a good representation of areas that are infected with COVID. And then the diagnosis and movements it actually works together in line with the map. So this would be tracking your daily movements if you're moving around, and then you'd obviously then from there be able to see if you go on to the map, if you've been in any areas that are highly infected or that have been reported as high COVID risk areas. And all of this would be running on a couple of free APIs that do this. There's one from Berkeley, an API from Berkeley that is currently monitoring the global trends in COVID, and then there's a couple that are running locally. And then the other option that I didn't speak about, or the other feature, is hire exterminators. So this would then give you at your fingertips if you actually need to get your place or place of work fumigated. You would have someone, or this app would actually be able to just help you to do that process a whole lot quicker. So the whole reason why you should get yourself this app when we finally put it on the App Store is literally that it would make tracking COVID, it would make detecting COVID symptoms in you that much easier, along with the news. And obviously the future plans would be to sharpen up the app, so get everything working properly, get the APIs to dance together nicely. And then once the app is fully functional, it would be then taking it out and releasing it in the wild and seeing how it is able to keep people safe and change lives. With that, thank you.